Gentlemen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second game between PwnageMachine and Krew. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last game, but this is actually on 1.6, not 1.4, which is why you saw PwnageMachine go for the command center cell in the last game. If you were, in fact, watching, it was quite a good game. Krew did take it in the end, even though PwnageMachine had the economic advantage. He decided to go for the prop center upgrade. This game we have Krew up the top is the GLA Toxin, the green, and PwnageMachine down the bottom as the China tank. This is for our 500 subscribers special little edition now. So we're doing so I'm doing some solo cast of PwnageMachine versus the lovely Krew, otherwise known as Krew. He's been doing quite good stuff now. We do see the faction ask, of course. PwnageMachine wasn't actually sure what Krew was going there. This map is Homeland Rocks, one of the unofficial maps for 0 hours, so this should be, it's actually quite good, it's quite interesting. Standard, excuse me, dual suppliers, first few garrisons in the middle. It's actually quite similar to the Lagoon looking at it, and it's a little bit more choke pointy. There's a couple there, we just see the RD platforms and things like that with the central supplies, and there's oil on that side. I think there might be an oil on the other side as well. I could be wrong though. No, it doesn't look like there is. Anyway, we do see PwnageMachine going quite forward here, deciding to go with that forward barracks on the side, and Krew, of course, spreading out. GLA, of course, going for those tunnels there. Looks like he's going to go for a tech terror fairly shortly. Got excuse me, 3 terrorists there. Probably going to go for a 4 here. So remember, of course, that this is excuse me, 1.6 and not 1.4. So Toxin terrorists aren't as strong. I'm not sure if he actually knows that. He's only got 3 in there. He's going to have a bit of a bad time if he actually tries to go for something. Looks like the excuse me, GAT tank of PwnageMachine will be scouted on the side there by Krew. That's a very nice garrison take there by him, grabbing that garrison with the RPGs and forcing him off. That slave, the worker there from Krew will actually manage to scout the early expansion there from PwnageMachine, definitely going for that supplies there. But looks like the the terrorists there will, we see PwnageMachine chatting up the top there. Sorry, actually, Toxin terrorists are not as good at supplies as they used to be. They're actually a little bit weaker. They're actually as strong as standard terrorists, so it does take 4 to kill a supply or a war factory or something like that, which is unfortunate there for Krew, but not very good for him. We do see Krew expanding on that side there, so he's got a tunnel there, tunnel in the middle, tunnel on the other side. He's pretty set. I mean, he's GLA, he's got map control. Unfortunate there with that tech terror there. Looks like he's going to cancel. Yeah, it does manage to cancel that side bit there in time, because it could have actually been taken out by the technical. He was trying to build that war factory, but if it's on 0%, it could take it out instantly there, so he does actually manage to cancel it in time. Good job there. PwnageMachine might be in some trouble. We see more auto tank coming out from Krew. I love to see stuff like that. I mean, that's absolutely nuts. I mean, they're so good against the dragon tank aggression and stuff like aggression. I apologize, got a bit of a cough today. It's really good aggression there. Grabbing those Marauder tanks is really good at forcing off anything that PwnageMachine can actually throw at him. Even non-scrapped, they're actually extremely good. So yeah, they're quite a good pick there from Krew. We do see him throwing down that side supply as well, whereas PwnageMachine has that middle one. But I mean, there's a lot of units there. I mean, he's got a Marauder tank. He has that Toxin tractor, but it gets caught out of position a little bit, but will stop the tank hunters from going too ham. That Marauder tank does get the upgrade, but is out of position though to crush one tank hunter. Might actually manage to get another one. Yeah, it does manage to get the second one. It might actually get Krew out of the way in time. Excellent Krew there from, funnily enough, Krew will actually manage to get the Marauder tank out of there in time. The PwnageMachine taking full advantage of these upgrades. He's got those double-bedded Battle Masters, now has a double-bedded Dragon tank as well. If you can slip one of them past the defenses and maybe go for one of these supplies or something like that from Krew, I mean, he is pretty split up. That'd be nice to see. We see 4 terrorists this time coming out from Krew. Good choice there. On the side of there, there's a lot of Marauder tanks there from Krew. Marauder tanks are actually quite good, and it's not a bad choice against Battle Masters. The one problem they do have is they're not very good against tank hunters, but with those Toxin shells, they're not too bad. Those Battle Masters, though, are going to be moving in, doing a lot of damage. Field Repair does come out there from PwnageMachine, so that looks like it will manage to keep some of his Battle Masters alive, and it's going to really pay off for him in that engagement. He lost like 1 Battle Master, but no, the popping in and out of the tunnels there from Krew looks like it will force PwnageMachine to lose that bunker, but it looks like the tech hunters will actually manage to take out the Toxin tractor And so Ownage Machine will actually manage to hold on to that side supply there. Whereas Micro is mining, still mining strong from that side there. Looks like he's got a rebel there. He looks like he's gonna start capping. Here we go. Here's the tech. I was gonna say I might have missed that the tech terror there, but we're gonna just travel along the story of this little technical as he drove past trees, over rocks, over sand, over roads, and it looks like he's going to go for that supply there of Ownage Machine. Ownage Machine in a bit of trouble. No, he just decides to go up the top there. I didn't know where you were going, buddy. I don't know if he's going to force fire or just go for the war factory. I would just probably go for the war factory. Looks like these terrorists are there. Looks like, yeah, they will in fact go for the war factory. Bit unfortunate they didn't actually manage to scout that overlord in time. Might have actually managed to take that out as well. But he's going to use the technical as well, Micro. He's going to use every part of that tech terror. We'll actually manage to take out one supply truck. I don't think we'll get the second one with that overlord there. Once those guns start firing, he's in a bit of trouble. But Lotus will actually manage to shut down the technical. We do see Lotus coming out of Ownage Machine. Ownage Machine, excuse me, having gotten that prop center now. I'm not actually sure where it is, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere. It's got to be hanging around. There it is. There is it. Okay, Lotus doing quite a good job of shutting down that technical. Is going to keep it there long enough for the overlord to shut it down. But on the other side, we see a bit of a push here coming out from Micro, but he's going to be like overlord and like battle masters. Like, I don't really want to go there that much with it. Combined with that ACM, the ACM is actually going to move there. It looks like that's good Micro from Ownage Machine managing to keep that ACM alive. It looks like we'll actually manage to take out all the Marauders, but oh my god, that garrison has got a lot of units in it, and he's going to have to back off that overlord. I mean, look at that. The amount of damage it's doing to the overlord did so much. Those garrisons on the middle and the sides are just so important. I mean, they give him so much control. I mean, he really needs a flame tank or something to clear that garrison out. He won that engagement, but just had to be forced off just because of the sheer amount of RPGs that Micro had in that building. As for Micro, I don't think he's actually going for a tech path. Yeah, but we finally see the palace coming out from him. But he hasn't actually, I'm not sure whether he has capped that oil, the side oil, so that's good to see. But he hasn't actually managed to cap the arms still yet. Really should do that. It's quite good to cap that. I'm not sure if it's vehicle repair or what it is exactly. I think it might be vehicle repair. I'm not actually sure, 100% sure what it does. I haven't actually seen it being used in a little while. Ownage Machine will probably be able to help me out there. We just see a couple of RPGs pushing up on the side there from Micro. If they can land maybe a TNT, oh sorry, of course the GLA RPGs, they can't actually do that. But if they can do some damage there, maybe take one of these garrisons on the side, that'll mean they'll be able to force off those supply trucks. And that middle supply is really helping Ownage Machine at the moment. I mean, economically, they're pretty even. Ownage Machine unfortunately losing Battle Master there. Economically, they're pretty even, apart from the fact that Micro does have that side oil, so he's a little bit ahead. I'm not sure whether we'll see some hackers coming out of Ownage Machine soon. Not sure what the goal will be there. We do see another wall factory coming out from him, as well as... Is that a nuke silo? Ownage Machine? I believe that's a nuke silo. I mean, you don't have a nuke and you get to build a nuke silo. Yeah, sure. No, but Ownage Machine's Dragon Tank is getting caught out of position here. It's going to go down to the RPGs on Micro. That's a bit unfortunate there. That means he's not going to be able to clear that garrison in time. Overlord should be able to take care of it, but he's going to take a lot of damage in doing so. We just see... I also have a Battle Master going out here, but Ownage Machine's... His Lotus is chilling around in the base of Micro. That could be quite dangerous. I'm not really sure what self-detection Micro actually has at the moment. He has capped that back oil as well. I forgot there's actually an oil derrick behind your base on what are we on? Homeland Rocks. I completely forgot about that. So Ownage Machine hasn't actually capped his yet. He's throwing it out of barracks now, and that's probably why to cap that oil. I'm not sure whether he realized it was there or not. He just hasn't managed to cap it yet, because it's really ticking over investment-wise. So yeah, I think Micro's definitely ahead unit-wise. There's a lot of tunnels out as well from Micro. I mean, Toxin tunnels are good, but they're not as good as they are in 1.4. I mean, he's got a lot of them there. I'm not sure he's probably going to lose some. Lotus will start having that arm still though, but no, the Toxin tunnel does go down. It's going to scout out the Lotus, and even though we do get the sell order there from Micro, that Lotus will go down to the Toxin tunnel. That's unfortunate. We see a bomb truck coming out of Micro, and it's going straight for the Overlord. The Overlord turnaround is being abused, and it's going to go down to that bomb truck, I think. It's chasing, and it's blowing up, but no, not quite enough to take it the Overlord impact. It's a Vet 1 Overlord, of course. In the meantime, we do have this big Marauder push coming out from Micro, and it will take down the nuke missile silo of Ownage Machine. Ownage Machine's in pretty serious trouble now, but he's moving quite a few of these Battle Masters. They don't have a horde bonus, but they are still pretty nuts, as well as those red guard there, but they're not going to do much with the Toxin shells. But the Marauders are going to focus them for some reason. I'm not actually sure why. So yeah, PwnageMachine is holding on now, but after losing that Lotus as well as a nuke missile silo, I mean, that was a pretty big investment there. I mean, you obviously want to add the upgrades, but yeah, I don't know. He could be in a bit of trouble here. I mean, he's popping out a few of those Battle Masters, and the Marauders are actually getting caught a little bit out of position. They're not really focusing hard enough, and he's losing quite a few of them, as well as the fact that this garrison does have RPGs in it. He's going to lose so many, but the angry mobs are now coming out from Micro, but they're actually dying to his own Toxin. They're running right through the Toxin that the Marauder shells put out. But still, like, I don't think PwnageMachine's Battle Masters are very good against against the angry mobs, but they took so much damage from their own Toxin that that's actually quite dangerous. On the side here, we do have PwnageMachine has finally pushed up, and he's managed to take out the order and the supply on the side of Micro. Sorry if I'm missing a couple of engagements. I'm not actually normally the one in control of the mouse. The Overlord is actually taken out of position there, so the RPGs are going to be focusing down that Overlord there. PwnageMachine is doing a good job, and he needs to hold off this push now. The angry mob is still alive, but I think it's going to get taken out eventually. I mean, it took so much damage just before from just sheerly from their own Toxin. So yeah, and without the AK-47 upgrade, yeah, he's in a bit of trouble there. So the angry mob does finally go down. So PwnageMachine has held off this push, and he's going really well. He really is. I mean, he's got his prop stand out. We do see the is that like that's weird. The RD's like separated or something for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Anyway, that's coming down there from PwnageMachine, so that's going to have some fun. Going to come right into the base of Micro, and where's he going? Oh, he's going up. Yeah, of course, he's going for the oil, but doesn't actually manage to take it out. Very unfortunate there for PwnageMachine not managing to take out the oil deck, so that oil deck will keep ticking away from Micro. That's going to be quite economically sound. I think we have the AK upgrade has gone down onto the angry mobs of Micro, and they're going to be pretty nuts against the Battle Masters, even the Overlords of PwnageMachine. We do have Micro having capped that shielding platform. That's really going to force PwnageMachine pretty much like through this section here. He doesn't really want to run into that. Fuse is getting caught out of position, taking a bit of damage there from that RD platform. He's still in range. He really needs to get these units out of there. Yeah, so we do have a, I think, yeah, we saw a Jarman site there onto that Overlord, so he will actually he has managed to cap that, so it's going to be Overlords on Overlords. We just see another Jarman site coming out though, but the Red Guard are already vacuum. That's a good choice to have the Red Guard in there with the Jarmans. With the Overlord does come back up in time, but will it come back in time? Yes, it does. But it's doing so much damage to Overlord. Micro really needs to kill it, but he's got the Marauders moving in as well. He just needs to get that angry mob in range to take out the Red Guard as well as the remaining Overlord. They're going to be really effective now. We do have the GAT upgrade, of course, on a couple of those Overlords. So he's going to back them right up. He does want to keep them alive, but they are going to get caught out, I think, a little bit by the angry mobs. He is kiting really well. PwnageMachine does manage to kite out that angry mob. So Micro actually coming off pretty much the worst in that engagement. I think PwnageMachine managed to keep both of his Overlords alive, and if you can keep doing that, that'll be great. We do flame take on the side there from PwnageMachine. Oh my god!
Yeah.
We saw the Jarman site there from Micro. He just really wanted that Overlord, but no, the flame tank does come out in time. Now we do see the flame tank starting to burn down the base, but no, I've got like 4 Marauders. Try me, son. The Dragon tank will go down to that. I don't think it's going to get to the black market in time somehow. No, it does not. But PwnageMachine, good job, buddy. Taking advantage of this little side route into the base. This is why, yeah, Homeland Rocks, I believe we're on, is quite a nice map because you can get around the side there. So he will finally manage, I think, to take out the oil deck. Something has been bugging him for quite a while now. We do have the 2 Battle Masters there, but I don't think they'll be that good against 4 Marauders. I mean, they might manage to take out a couple with that flame upgrade, but with the repairs that are coming out, the upgrade must go down from the palace. I forget what it is. It's scrap something. Anyway, your vehicle self-repair as GLA, of course. So we'll manage to take out 3 of them, but one of them does survive that engagement. We'll start to get the scrap up. The scrap Marauders are completely nuts, even against the double-bedded Battle Masters. They are very effective. We do have a big push as well coming out from PwnageMachine. So this is a really interesting game. I mean, you got PwnageMachine has this middle supply which has been mined out. He's got this all his supplies actually have been mined out now. I think everyone's supplies have been mined out. No, this one's still going from Micro as well. But yeah, I don't know really. It could really go any way. Micro does still have this this side. Oh, got destroyed, of course, in that prior push from PwnageMachine. Looks like they're all coming down. There's going to be an engagement, but the Marauders and the RPGs will manage to shut down the Dragon Tech in time. Looks like the Overlord is going to get caught out of position. The ECM is actually shutting down the Marauder and not actually doing any deflections, so the RPG is going to be really effective against the Overlords. The Red Guard are now moving in, though, but they're going to get caught out of position by the Toxin tunnels, and those Toxin tunnels are pretty much insta-killing the Red Guard, so that's a bad engagement there from PwnageMachine. I mean, he lost a lot of Red Guard there, as well as the fact he lost quite a few units. We do have a mine drop. No, sorry, Battlemaster drop coming in from him. Too little, too late. The sheer amount of tunnel networks out from Micro is really, it's really hindering PwnageMachine and the way he can move his units around. He has to have units to deal with the Toxin, and then he ends up losing the flame tank. But Lotus coming out from PwnageMachine. We'd have the issue of the sheer amount of tunnel networks from Micro, however. I mean, he's got them all over his base. I don't think Lotus can get in there, really, to be honest. I'm not sure whether Micro's trying to pop him into the tunnel. I mean, I wish Angry Bombs could move through tunnels, but they actually can't. I wish they did. I really do. PwnageMachine did manage to cut the, I can't remember what it's called now. But it does manage to destroy it now. I think it's the auto shop or something. I'm not even sure anymore. Micro is pushing out. It's hard to remember things when you're drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Micro is now pushing out with several Marauders, as well as that Battle Bus now. That's going to be a really big push into the base of PwnageMachine. But PwnageMachine has managed to push back on this side now. He's going to take control of those side supplies. So he's going to start destroying the base of Micro. I mean, he's taking out these tunnels pretty effectively. I mean, I don't think...
But here comes the carpet bomb!
Well, the carpet bomb is coming in now from PwnageMachine, but it doesn't manage to miss all of the Marauders. The Battle Bus, of course, does go down beforehand, but those three Marauders are still going strong in his base. He has to be careful now. His entire army is up this side, and with that, while he's destroying the expansion of Micro, he's got to be careful of these Marauders in the base. He doesn't manage to take out the power as well. Those tank gunners are going to be really good. Excellent choice there to force off the Marauders of Micro. Micro is starting to back off before the army of PwnageMachine turns up. I mean, you could, you of course have the Tox shells as well, so they will be effective at taking out infantry, but he's got to be careful with the sheer amount of army of PwnageMachine. So PwnageMachine definitely in a good position here. We do have one black market. I think that might be, not sure what else we have. Late game economy wise from Micro, he's finally getting his command center, which you can see, whereas PwnageMachine has had his for quite a while. I'm not sure, he did lose it before, so I'm not sure whether he hasn't actually rebuilt it. I don't think he actually has as of yet, so he doesn't actually have any support powers. None of the players actually have support powers at the moment. The Lotus did manage to shut down some of the units, but the Jarman is still moving. I mean, you have to remember, Lotus does in fact reveal the Jarman, which means Jarman's going to get seriously shut down here. So good job there from PwnageMachine. Lotus is actually really good, because she has an excellent range of sight as well. In fact, you have, of course, you have the upgrades on the Overlords, but mixing Lotus in there as well is good. She does reveal stealth units as she moves up. This is quite a big push though, from Micro as well. He's got with the sheer amount of sorry, the angry mobs there, but we have we should call it the running of the supply trucks. I think that's a nice term we can use there. We do have like 50 supply trucks coming out. Can they crush angry mobs? We're about to find out. I think they can. They can. They're crushing angry mobs. Okay. The running of it's like the running of the bulls, but better. I mean, there's those. Oh my god, but they're taking a lot of splash damage from the Overlords as well. So the supply trucks can take heaps of damage. He's like, that's alright. I'll take you out. I mean, that's great for him. Obviously, Lotus is going to actually manage to cap the black market. That's most of the late game economy there from Micro. So Lotus is doing quite a good job, and she will actually manage to stay alive and avoid these Toxin networks. So this is looking pretty super for PwnageMachine at this point. Even though he doesn't have any he doesn't have any good late game economy. He's going to be stealing stuff every day. I'm not sure if he's range of that Toxic. Oh, Lotus. Dude, PwnageMachine, what are you doing? He was actually in range of that Toxin tunnel there when he started capping the arms to it, which is unfortunate. But at this point, I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, he's got two Overlords as well as the vetted Battlemaster in the base of Micro. I mean, that's going to do so much damage that, combined with the fact that PwnageMachine can get late game economy, I think he should be fine. Micro is throwing up that middle supply there, which is good to see because there are still supplies in this area. I mean, he really does have to get a hold of them because with the amount of Overlords in the base of Micro's in serious trouble. We just him selling up, which is quite a good move actually. I'm not sure, because they will actually manage to probably hold off the palace, just because you have the Toxin tunnels there, as well as the RPGs.
My Overlord snipes.
Yeah, he doesn't know where to get his Overlord snipes. He doesn't have any infantry support at the moment. He doesn't have the sorry, the troop crawler. He doesn't have the troop crawler at the moment, so he doesn't have any way of recapturing those overlords. We really don't want to give Micro free overlords at this point. It's really not the best of moves. But yeah, so this game is slowing down a little bit. We do have the hackers coming out, of course, from PwnageMachine. That's good, going for some late game economy, finally. So that's really what he wants to need. I think at this point, he might even go for a command center. I think he does need one, to be honest. He really needs to grab those support powers like when he can. I mean, he's got control of this game, I think. He's got that flame tank there. He's going to start flaming out in the middle. If he can take control of this middle back from Micro, I mean, that's pretty much a GG. He's going to be in serious trouble. He doesn't actually manage to take out the flame tank there, but I mean, with that tunnel network down, I mean, the water won't be able to do much. What's going on now? Look at the angry mobs are coming out as well. Oh, but the toxic red lag was showing I missed. That's what happened there. We do have 1.6. We have 1.6. PwnageMachine wants German kills cookies. That's really what he wants. But we have the Toxin Rebel ambush to come out there from Micro, but not quite as OP as it is in the 1.4 patch where it just kills, you know, 3 overlords just for the fun of it. That's actually quite a nice Anthrax bomb there. It didn't quite do as much damage as you thought it would. But it did manage to take out most of the red guard, which means German kill is going to be really effective there. I'm not actually sure whether we went down in the engagement or not. We have the, of course, have the angry mobs there as well, so I love that Gat Cannon upgrade there, I have to say, from PwnageMachine, because it's really going to shut down those angry mobs, and that's quite important. Just because against tanks, angry mobs are completely nuts. Yeah, I think Micro's in a lot of trouble now. PwnageMachine is playing this pretty brilliantly. He's going to move in the side now. He's going to take out the middle of Micro. That RD platform's still there. I mean, it does a bit of damage, but it's not really going to do enough to worry PwnageMachine. He's got those overlords. Those overlords with the prop upgrades just going to be completely nuts. The Emperor overlords, of course. We just see the German kill snipe though going down. Looks like he's going to move those slaves in. Come on, get the cap, get the cap, get the cap. He's gonna, no, it looks like the overlord will run over the other one, but there's 2 slaves left as well as the RPG, but no, he's managed to focus down the overlord just in time, so he does destroy that one, which is really good, because I mean, if you grab that, he could be in serious trouble. We do see the tank drop coming out from PwnageMachine. That's 4 Battle Masters for free. I would love some of that. Micro is in some pretty serious trouble now with that cover bomb coming down as well. All he's really got left is his base. He's got too many tunnels. I think he posted a little too heavily on tunnels. I mean, it's not the Lotus for getting in. Yeah, sure. But it also meant he was really vulnerable. Because he just didn't really have the income to be able to hold off PwnageMachine. Those overlords are just absolutely chomping through the tunnel networks. We just see the RD truck coming down that palace. That's a really good choice there. It means he's going to be able to get it down fast enough that even though, excuse me, it's full of RPGs, he's going to be able to take it down much faster. But, you know, at this point, I don't really see much hope for Micro. PwnageMachine has these hackers. He's got a few of them there. He's got them spread all over the place. He's got the, you know, he's got the internet center. I mean, he should be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's got the late game economy. He's gonna be okay. We just see that frenzy move come out there from him.
Oh, crushed him!
Crush the RPGs. He needs to shoot them. We see Jarman though. Jarman's gonna snipe down those red guard. He really needs to deal with that Jarman right now, because Jarman can pretty much take out the whole army of PwnageMachine if he's not too careful. He really needs to reveal the Jarman and take him out.
I want that Jarman's cookies.
I really don't think Micro's in with much of a chance now. PwnageMachine really wants that Jarman's cookies. He wants that Jarman's cookies. He knows what he wants. Yeah, it's looking pretty over at this point from Micro. I mean, he will manage to take out that 1 Battle Master, but unit preservation is pretty important at this point. Losing the Marauder and the RPG just for 1 Battle Master, I mean, that's only so good. Jarman will start free-sniping some of those red guard. PwnageMachine does manage to pop them back into the listening outpost. He does not want to just get free snipes on the overlord. Looks like the listening outpost will drive right up to it. Evac on top of it. Oh, no! The Jarman does manage to get... Oh my god! Jarman does manage to get both of them before they can actually cap the Emperor Overlord. I mean, he managed to get it on top, and that was great. But then, he didn't actually manage to move them in time before Jarman could snipe him. So that was good Micro there from PwnageMachine. But just great from Micro. I mean, PwnageMachine, I don't think he's in trouble. I mean, he's going for that nuke missile silo. That could be bad, but he's got his command center. Like, I might have missed it before. He might have had that for a while, come to think of it. I think I might have missed it in my earlier looks. He's got that Emperor Overlord now. I mean, he's pretty out of it. I mean, he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4 Toxin tunnels and the command center, and that's about it. I mean, he's got that as well as that Overlord combined with the Jarman. I mean, he's in a bit of trouble. I'm not sure what he can do. We do have the ECM coming out from PwnageMachine. Good move. He gets a couple of ECM, shuts it down. As long as that Krew crawler, he should be fine in this engagement. The ECM is starting to shut down the Overlord. Overlord is getting backed off, but I think it'll be in time. Does get shut down. Oh no, but the Toxin Rebel ambush does come down from Micro. Good choice there. Actually managing to take out all of the units of PwnageMachine, but those mines are going to do a lot of damage to those Rebels. I think if you can get a cap down, that'd be even better than anything else. I think that cap would be quite important. The Toxin Rebels are doing a bit of damage there, and we do see Jarman managing to snipe down one of the Battle Masters. Oh no, but then Copper Bomber is coming in from PwnageMachine. Is going to start there, but that's excellent Micro from Micro, and he's going to sneak attack and try and pop that Overlord back in now. PwnageMachine could actually be in some trouble, guys. Like, it's possible to come back. He's still got that Jarman. He's still in this. Micro's still in this. Micro's going to do a bit of damage to that. We have about 4-minute timer on the nuke missiles. I'm pretty sure they're at 6 minutes now in the 1.6 patch. I'm not 100% sure. It's something like that though. We just see field repair coming out of that Battlemaster, but ooh, if Micro could come back from this, I would be incredibly impressed. It'd be a very rage-like move to come back from this kind of situation now. PwnageMachine does want to keep that Battlemaster alive. I think going for that nuke missile silo might have been a bit cocky, just because he lost that Overlord, and then he's in a bit of trouble. We see Overlord and Overlord, but no, the Jarman though, the Jarman. You gotta be careful, PwnageMachine. That Jarman is still hanging around. If he gets another Overlord, man, you are in serious strife. We have that Overlord coming out now from PwnageMachine, but will it get away in time? That Jarman is right there. He's going to snipe down those hackers. They're not stealth hackers, you have to remember. The tank general, of course, that PwnageMachine is. So he's just going to grab that late gun economy, and that's just going to bet Jarman up super fast. He does have those 2 Overlords there, but he really needs some anti-Jarman, I think, would be the best move now. Because Micro is still in this. I mean, he's got all his support powers, have been saving them up now. PwnageMachine is going to push out now. He's going to do some damage there. Looks like the Jarman will get scouted by the Red Guard. Looks like the Red Guard are trying to give chase, but no, I don't think they're going to manage to take it in time. We never. Oh my god, Democast. Yeah, they got pretty nerfed in 1.6. They're actually the fastest terrorists now. They're absolutely completely useless. But no, it looks like we'll actually manage to get the. No, he's going to chase the Overlords, but no, the Overlords are going to turn. PwnageMachine's on the ball. They're as slow as terrorists now, because especially in Tournament Desert, in other maps like that, they were found just to be too OP. It's like, okay, what do you do at the start if you're not GLA? Well, you have to move in. You have to take out that. But no, we see a tank drop coming in now. PwnageMachine is quite important. There's 4 Battle Masters now. Yeah, Micro really has to move off. I think Micro really has to win this game. If he's going to win this game, and I counted him out, I really did. He has to win this game kind of fast before the sheer support powers of PwnageMachine can take care of him, because with that tank drop now, he's getting free Battle Masters, so if he can keep his command center alive, he's doing pretty well. That Overlord is, yeah, he's doing a good job there. I think actually kiting out, he kites out of range, and the Couple is coming down on his own units. He's actually going to take out 3 of his Battle Masters. PwnageMachine, no, what are you doing, buddy? That's unfortunate for you. He actually took out 3 of his own Battle Masters and did not take out a single unit of Micros. Micro, buddy, I'm going to use the word baller, because you, sir, are a baller. You're doing a fantastic job in this game, and I'm really impressed how you're keeping alive, and you're doing so well considering how far behind economically you are. And if we just have a look at the the income from him, he's on 123. He can't build a supply, guys. He doesn't have his supply. He doesn't have any economy at all. Late in game economy is just so important. He's going to use that Anthrax bomb to stop any units coming out of that war factory, and then he's going to take it out. He's using the mobility of PwnageMachine's over here. He can't get there in time, and that Overlord's just going to, nah, I'm out. I don't have to engage you. I'll just take out your units and run away. Jarman gets free snipes. Yeah, this is, PwnageMachine. Yikes. Oh, yes. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see from you, buddy. I want to see some Helixes. I want to see a bit of different stuff. Should be fun. Look at that listing outpost coming out from PwnageMachine. This is how you come back from something like this. Oh no, but the Toxin Rebel ambush is going to come out now. He does manage to get the cap on one jump, and that actually managing to grab that. Looks like he's going to shut him down. No, but the Helix is coming in as the GAT upgraded Helix, so it's not anything else. So it looks like it will take a bit of damage. Jarman doesn't in fact get revealed. Jarman's revealed. Jarman's going to get taken out by the Helix. Jarman is in fact going down as well. But the PwnageMachine's Overlords are getting caught out of position by the Toxin Rebels, and it looks like the Helix is actually getting taken quite low by the Gatling of that Overlord. The Toxin Rebels are doing a fair bit of damage. Looks like one of the Overlords. No, the Overlord survives. PwnageMachine keeps his Overlord alive, but the other Overlord is moving in from Micro. Micro will actually get 1 shot off. Will actually manage to get 2 shots off. He's gonna, oh no, will actually manage to kite out of the way. No, he get caught up by his own cat. The Gat, I think, is going to go down. I think the Overlord might go down as well. This is looking pretty terrible for PwnageMachine. He actually has decided to launch that nuke. I'm not really sure where it's going. Could be anywhere. He decided to go on this side now. He's taking out his own power. He's taking out try to say about it that he's going to work.
Oh,
no! Oh my god, PwnageMachine's Overlord does actually manage to take out the Overlord on Micro just in time. In the nick of time. But we have to remember, Micro still has one Overlord. He still has that Overlord. That Overlord is still going strong. It's going to do a heap of damage. Micro is in this game by sheer force of units. Man, this is turning into a great game. This is actually absolutely fantastic. There's no power coming out now from PwnageMachine, but that Overlord is going to move in. He does not want to lose that dozer right there. The Overlord is moving in. I'm not really sure what PwnageMachine has to deal with this here. It does have the Overlord there. He's going to start firing now. The Carbon Bomb is coming out. Carbon Bomb is going there, but it's turning the wrong way. I don't think he's going to manage to take it out. No, just takes out his own power. PwnageMachine is just taking out all of his own units. I mean, that's a Vet 3 Overlord now, Emperor Overlord. That's not going to go well against a Vet 2-1. Even with that Helix upgrade, because of the Gat upgrade on that Helix, sorry, on that Overlord, on the Overlord of Micro's in some trouble. Sorry, PwnageMachine is in some trouble. It's actually taking quite a lot of damage from that those RPGs inside that garrison. So this is really going to come down to support powers and stuff. We do see the RD Strikers coming in, but I think it's going to be out of position. PwnageMachine trying to predict where Micro would go, but he didn't actually decide to push up because of the RPGs in there. So Micro is pushing back, but he doesn't have any units, you have to remember. He can't have other units. He can't sell his command center. Maybe if he sold a couple of tunnels. I think if he sold a couple of tunnels and maybe put a supply here, just try to grab those supplies. But really, he wouldn't make much out of it. There's no all derricks left on the map. Oh no! PwnageMachine has
my tanks are faster than you!
Oh wow. He's gonna move in now. Looks like, oh no! Oh no! Looks like Micro's Overlord is getting caught out of position. He does have, of course, have the Battle Master. He does have that speed upgrade now. They're coming in now. But he's just kiting away. That Overlord is doing so much damage to the Battle Master, but the Overlord may actually get caught on the cliffs. No, it's going to get around there in time. It's going to do a fair bit of damage to the Battle Master, but the Battle Master is going to keep going. The Fuel Repair does come down from PwnageMachine. PwnageMachine is doing a great job here. Excuse me while I was scratching my armpit. No! He just turned around. PwnageMachine didn't decide to chase there. He's going to keep surviving during this match. So, man, this is intense. Like, this is a game we would cast. This is a 40-minute game. It's a 40-minute game. I'm having a great time. This is actually fantastic. This is the kind of game that we actually cast. So it's like, PwnageMachine can't actually win because he's pretty bad. He's pretty bad at games, guys. It's kind of sad for him. His nuke missile is on cooldown. He's not on cooldown because he's out of power at the moment. I think he really needs to just kind of shore up and grab power. I mean, at this point, he's winning. Because look at those hackers in that hacker center. Wow. The amount of money that's coming in for PwnageMachine. Whereas, you know, what was Micro on before? 123? He's on like 188 now. So yeah, he's not doing that well. So yeah, the unit preservation was good from Micro, but I think late game, just because PwnageMachine still had his hacker center and stuff like that, despite how good Micro is, and I mean Micro or Krew, as you don't, despite how good he is, he can't keep up with the fact that PwnageMachine still has income and he doesn't, and the nuke missile is now ticking as well. We do have the Overlord has come in now from Micro. Looks like, I don't know sure where he's going for, though. We do have two Helixes as well as the Frenzy going down, with the Toxin Rebels are coming in now. They're doing a fair bit of damage, but I think the important thing is that Overlord is going down. That Bunkerlex will actually manage to take out the Overlord. Finally going down, and with the Toxin Rebels also going down to the upgraded the Gat Helix there, as well as the Bunker Leaks. This is looking like a GG for Micro. I don't think he really has anything left. He's got that sneak attack tunnel. He's got a few tunnels. GG! And we just see the GG call from Micro. PwnageMachine has done it, ladies and gentlemen. He has beaten the fantabulous Micro. He's done a fantabulous job here today. That was a pretty fun game. I'm not sure whether we're actually going to get the call. We just see the Helix chasing down the Gat there. But no, this is looking like a GG coming out from Micro. He hasn't actually quit yet, and we do see the GG coming out from Micro. PwnageMachine is pretty happy. If you can just look at his face, guys. He won against Micro! I
won the video games!
Yeah, fine, man. He won the video games.
Man, I'm so bad.
He's actually a pretty fantastic player, but how long?
So bad.
You were in that game for so long!
I'm the worst.
Who else please raise your hand across the internet if you enjoyed watching PwnageMachine take out his own units with the carpet bomb twice. I enjoyed that. That was me. I had a fun time.
It was a calculated risk. I had to kill that Overlord.
Yeah, so you took out one time you took out like 3 Battle Masters, the other time you took out a Power, a Dozer, an ECM, and you still missed the Overlord.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, anyway, Micro, man. I can't believe you stayed in that game. Do you realise he had no units? He had no income. He had like 4 toxin tunnels and a command center. The entire game. Like for 20 minutes, he had like 4 toxin tunnels and a command center. And he's just like, I can do this. I got a Jarman. Like,
oh my god, the feeling when I killed the Jarman.
Yeah, it was
that
pretty good.
Helix,
Pretty
it felt
good. Yeah. Nah, that was pretty good. Yeah, just because the Helix moved, he had the
It was the only way.
That was a good choice, but by picking up the Helixes, he managed to take out the Jarman. Jarman was the real risk.
It was the only thing I couldn't.
I think you're gonna lose for a bit, man. I actually thought you were gonna lose. I'm just like,
me too.
And then I forgot about your internet center and the fact like it was just like
I had
pouring in
oil
income.
derrick.
Yeah, the oil derrick. Yeah, I forgot about that. I halfway through the cast, I realized you have your own oil derrick.
So I bombed him pretty fast. I wanted to kill his.
It's good. You almost took it out with the arty strike. You got a bit unfortunate there. Like you didn't actually manage to take it out, but yeah, that's a really
What do
intense
you think I should
game.
have done? What do you think is the best thing against a Vet 3 Emperor Overlord?
Kill yourself, like.
Yeah. Because like I thought Battle Masters would be good.
Yeah.
But like he just kept kiting. Like
Yeah.
other than that, I could have spammed ECMs, but I didn't have my prop center for ages, so I couldn't.
Yeah,
do
if
that.
you had 2 ECMs and you managed to lock it down, like you would have been fine. Like.
No, but like because they have so much vet, they have so much health.
Yeah.
You need to like 4 to actually like lock them down.
Yeah, which is pretty nuts.
Yeah. So that was
Anyway,
very well played by Micro.
Yeah, well played, Micro.
crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We'll probably do another one.
I think it's Micro's
Yeah.
sort of thing is being in a game where he should lose, but somehow holding on.
I don't even know how he won that. I'm not 1v1ing you realise.
Yeah, like
you're actually good.
Like the game we played was Murder, where he was on the back foot, and yet his control was just bullshit. So Micro
His
really
control
earning
was
his
really
name.
good. Yeah, no, you did a good job there.
You're a
So
baller, Micro. You're
props
amazing.
to you, sir. That was a fantastic game. Anyway, signing off from this solo cast. It's been fantastic. Thank you for having me. 500 subscribers, which we're probably doing for a little while now. Been a pleasure.